We came before the skyline knew what it wanted to be, before the $1 million postcodes, and we've ridden every Gold Coast wave since. We were just two brothers that had a vision. Now we're the longest standing real estate group on the Gold Coast. We are where sellers turn, who developers come to, and the name renters trust. We'll give you the keys to your first place, help you say goodbye to your forever home, and keep everything in order at your investment. Today, we're family run, family driven, and family proud. We're 4 decades deep, and the energy hasn't faded. We're still focused on today, still driving performance, still raising the bar. Over 35 billion sold, thousands of auctions led, in-room dominance year after year. We're an incubator of talent, a training ground for the next elite, where best practice isn't a buzzword, it's a benchmark. We lead with trust, act with transparency, deliver with knowledge. This is a business built on excellence, driven by experience, fueled by honesty, and focused on results. This is legacy in motion. So if you want a team that truly knows the Gold Coast, you already know who to call. Ray White Bell Group.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very exciting day for so many. And whilst it's exciting to be bidding on a property, there are a number of conditions of sale by public auction for real estate property here in Queensland that must be clear prior to commencing. You may also find these on the back of your bidder registration card. However, the conditions are as follows. Any person intending to bid must register their interest before making a bid. And the bidder must clearly display the bidder number signed to them by the auctioneer, as bids will only be accepted from registered bidders. The highest approved bidder shall be the buyer, subject to the seller's approval and the reserve price if any. The auctioneer may at his discretion refuse to accept any bids from any person, and no bid, if accepted, may be retracted without the consent of the auctioneer. No bidder shall advance a less sum or percentage at any bidding than the auctioneer is willing to accept. A bid shall be deemed to be accepted unless the auctioneer forthwith after it has been made declares his non-acceptance or dissent. If any dispute or difference shall arise to the highest bidder, the auctioneer may reopen the bidding and resubmit the property, commencing with the highest amount previously bid for the same, or he may decide on the highest bidder in such other manner as he in his absolute discretion shall deem fit, and his decision shall be final. Immediately upon the fall of the hammer, the bidder of the highest bid accepted shall sign these conditions of sale and purchase and forthwith pay the deposit required, and shall thereupon be deemed to be the buyer. Otherwise, the property may be resubmitted at his or her risk and expense, or submitted afresh to public auction as if the property had never before been submitted. The right to bid on behalf of the seller is expressly reserved, and the seller and the buyer agree to do all necessary acts and to sign all documents and papers for the purpose of transferring the property to the buyer. They also appoint the auctioneer as their agent and grant him irrevocable authority to sign all documents and papers necessary to form the agreement for sale and purchase of the property. A bidder shall be deemed to be acting on their own behalf unless, prior to bidding, he or she has given the auctioneer a copy of a written authority to bid for or on behalf of another person. The conditions then to apply are as contained in the Real Estate Institute's copyright form of contract and terms of contract for houses and land current edition, residential lots in the community title scheme current edition, and or any other contract of sale that has been on display prior to auction. At auction, the finance clause does not apply, and the building and or pest inspection clause does not apply. If applicable, the registered bidder acknowledges that they have been given or have seen a copy of Form 36 Notice of No Pill Certificate at the same time of completing these conditions of sale form. All bidders at this auction, and more particularly the successful bidder, shall be deemed to have been given and to have read and to acknowledge the disclosure statement under the Body Corporate and Community Management Act of 1997, which are next to the contract of sale by the virtue of the fact that they have been on display prior to this auction. The terms include a 10% deposit on the fall of the hammer and the balance in cash in 30 days, or any other such date or terms as specified by the auctioneer prior to the auction. Note, here in Queensland, in accordance with the terms of auction, no cooling off period will apply. The auctioneer may, at his or her discretion, during an in-room auction, elect to stop an auction and put on hold and continue with the order of sale. All auctions will be reopened to the public and either sold or passed in prior to the closing of today's auctions. We welcome you to today's auction. If you have any questions or any concerns, please make yourself known to one of our agents who'd be more than happy to assist you. Good luck and happy bidding.
How's that looking? Oh, there we go. Amazing power. Batteries. So we are taking 100 on my bid here. There's a base now we've gone through, but we really advise you advance in terms of actually register for bidding. Article 45 makes reference to no bid, no reserve options. We don't have any proposed today. Most properties are subject to reserve, so it might be take note of that. Some can reduce those if they wish to do so, but they are subject to reserve. Now, this did make reference to people online. It's not unusual having these days about 60% of our zero being by telephone. I understand why if you're sitting in Melbourne or you're up in some country part of Queensland, you don't want to drive all the way down here for different options. So it's a wonderful development, particularly through the COVID situation. And now it's become commonplace. In fact, there's sometimes we're across the road just sitting in our lounge room up coming here. Might get our auction rooms are very nice. So you're always welcome to come and join us. But we're doing all these things online. Got to slow things down a little bit, but with the program just share information and have much effect. We also have had contracts available for the last month or so. Still needs to review a contract. Please make yourself known to us so we can show you. Retain everyone has Form 2. That's a requirement for you to apply for all those. We've made them available to people throughout the auction. Take it, we'll give you may have seen the Form 2 because we guess you don't bid our auction today. Show the video next time it's just by bidding. And we're ready to go, so not much more to cover other than that. So we're ready to run on our first property on the program. We'll do your sheets so we can get it from the mic. It'll be lovely to do your first auction on video.
Welcome to the peak of inner-city coastal living. Perched high on the 38th floor of the Southport Central Tower 2, this isn't just an apartment, it's a front-row seat to great views, being 180-degree panoramas spanning from the sparkling Broadwater across to the hinterland and out to North Stradbroke Island. The G-Link light rail and Australia Fair shopping to world-class dining and cafes, everything you need is literally seconds away. As a resident, you'll enjoy exclusive access to resort-style luxury, including 3 swimming pools, a gym, sauna and steam rooms. This pet-friendly, residential-only building offers the ultimate lifestyle for owner-occupiers or a high-performing asset for investors with a strong rental return already in place. Luxury, location and lifestyle.
Location, I mean, this is quite extraordinary location at Southport Central. Graham is statue all the time. Mike and Claire have sold over 500 apartments in the building, so you can see how popular they are. Evening comes up, it's snapped up pretty quickly. This on 38th floor, which is the second highest floor, and then also that gorgeous northeast aspect that we always desire here on the Gold Coast. This is the second study, and use it for other purposes, and some people do for bedrooms and the like, that you can do so. But commanding views, and this downstairs, you can just squeeze from the car because you've got the light bulb running through, and convenience you want all around, straight there, just across the road. We've been reading this lately, to the Austin City Council. Southport is their number one driver of all of their thoughts and processes in the market. And when I came to many of the staff here, of course, talking about the new reading here, there's all sorts of development, both commercially and residentially. And I want to make this a city they need to be proud of. We always know that the city living is so getting nice and early in Southport while prices are as they are now. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is in relation to apartment 223807, Middletown. They don't understand the video away, and they don't know taking 50s off the bed. 50, 58 on that fence on, 850 now, the 9 on there, 850 now, this is the bed, 850 on that fence on. 9's a call bed from there, with 850 now, the 9 on the next bed from there. It's here on that fence on, 850. Holding away, 850. 9 on the top of it, we're 900 now, and 900 calls in, the 900 wants to take off from there, we'll give it to 20 off out with it. I'm going to sell the 10 anyway. 20 back on the left hand side, we're 920 now, we're not 40 for the next bed, we're 920. 40's the middle from there, we're 920 out on the left hand side. But here's some open stone up the top of it, we're 920. Here on the left hand side, we're pulling down now. First line at 9. Take 10. 930, same here. 930 up the top of the opening now. At 930, we're back here also now. Up the top of it, we're 930,000. And your favourite now. First time at calling. Right up early. 38th floor, second highest floor of the building. At 930,000. Second time. For the third time. At 930. For the third and final time. In the favourite room. Back and forth on this. Bishop Hill at 930. Where do we go, Mike? If that's all right, I can't put that on hold as soon as we go to the second auction. And then we can come back and hopefully conclude that one. So we jump through to our second auction, which is in Montgomery Street. Choice.
Sterling McInnes and Greg Bell from Ray White Commercial Gold Coast are proud to present a standout residential development opportunity in the thriving township of Childers. Positioned on an expansive 12.95 hectare landholding, this flood-free, fully serviced site offers immediate development potential with an existing approval for Stage 1, comprising 13 residential lots plus a balance lot. Beyond this, a master-planned vision for up to 90 lots across 5 stages unlocks significant long-term upside, all set alongside Childers State School and just moments from the town center. With strong demand, excellent connectivity, and the ability to deliver immediately while scaling into the future, this is a rare opportunity to secure a project of genuine substance and growth. Don't miss out.
I just think how fast things do change when we're driving up in whatever this goes here up to Sanctuary Cove and we're riding through all this bushland, kangaroos jumping across the road, there's no curves and gutters. We can ride it. It's all filmed, it's all now human development. And I can just picture this already and how quickly this is going to happen as we keep moving out from our cities and get into areas less densely populated. This is 12.95 hectares in total, which is a very sizable it's coming over here for. And 1 million, no, we thought not. At 1,750,000 overfunded. Minimum of 50 this level. And 1,750,000. Down the other front. Get in their chance. In a couple of moments, couple of dollars down through the room. And 1,750,000 off the left-hand side. So watching your parties. We're going to just run a little fresh and music. I'll just get in a couple of minutes to come out. So what are we up to? Now, 1-8, bids off the left-hand side of 1-8. Bids back now. Bids against the ego, right. Again, right from there. 1-8 now. Bids over here on the left-hand side. 1-8 bracket. 50 dollars. Who's in there next? Only one party's going to get it. We're at 1-8. You know, have a moment. Put a little bit of music on this. My humour. That's odd. Okay, we'll take back the word now. We've got an increase sales bid now, 185. Please make sure all the parties are aware. 185, I'd like to confirm bids from there. We're at 185. And we're all clear. At 185. We've already counted that. We're at 185. First time recording. At 185. For the second time recording. Last chance. I'll give a couple of seconds. 185. Confirmed by Armstrong. So yes, one more bid in and they like it. 185. Third and final call. very much.